What's going on, guys? My name is Matt Omega, and welcome back to Let's Play Submachine Universe. In the last episode, we, well, went through a lot more stuff. Honestly, guys, there's only so much we can say because we're pretty much just doing all the same stuff. We're going to new corners, we're looking through them for clues, and so on and so forth. But anyway, last time we ended things off here in the Ancient section from Submachine 4, so we're going to kick this episode off with the coordinates 452. So, where does this lead us? Of all places, to the statue. Again, from Submachine 4. So, you know, I'm going to write that down as well, because, damn it, I know where this is. The statue. There's also a karma portal for us. Oh. So looks like we have another... Well, I can only assume is another Hindu god. He's playing the sitar. And I only assume Hindu gods because, well, we've already had quite a few references to Hinduism. And I honestly can't think of too many other godlike figures with multiple arms. I may be wrong on that, and if I am, I apologize if you're offended. Maybe. Anyway. Now, this area is pretty much just going around in a circle. But back here, we have another karma portal. Yeah, karma portal within an area that we was led to by a karma portal. So, little area over here. Lock aspect lost silver. We may find a few panels like this which have this message. This is pretty much just saying that this person did the ambience for this area. There's another person as well, because normally the ambience is made by I forget his actual name, but he went under the name Submachine for a lot of it. But yeah, there are some other ambience makers for this. But anyway, in this place, we have a theory. The Corpse's Portal Theory by Rooster 5Man. And over here, we have some kind of lever. That did something. We may want to take a note of this. So, where are we? This is 452. Well, we access this from 452. The code for this place is FSR. So, first switch with 3 lights in FSR. So maybe that will lead to something else somewhere. However, by looking at my notes, it's become clear to me that I've already passed over something that I may have forgotten later on, and that would have screwed me right the hell over. Thank God I have these notes. This game is big and very complicated. On the side of the statue's chair here is another one for us. DCCLXX. Again, a lot of Roman numerals going on. Now, for those who may not know, in this sequence, D stands for 500, C is 100, L is 50, and X is 10. What we have here is 770. So, DCCLXX. So, we have 500, 100, 100, so that's 700. And we have 50, 10, and 10, which is 70. So, 770. Another set of familiar coordinates. And now that I think about it, 800 is another set of familiar coordinates as well. We're finding a lot of these, aren't we? Anyway, next up is 728. I passed over this. I keep doing that. Let's roll. Hey, another familiar place. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Lucky Room. And that actually is what this room is called. This is the Lucky Room, where we could exchange all of our beautiful secrets. And this one in particular is the Submachine 4 variation, except someone broke the glass. How dare they? And they took all my secrets! Bastards! Anyway, but everything's pretty much the same here. We've still got all the same photos and everything. We can't look at the text anymore, though. One major difference here is the one about Einstein. Now it's actually got all of these notes that are actually in relation to Einstein. So these 3 we found in the Lighthouse. This one we found much later. That one we thought later than that. Well, found later than that. Did I say fought? Oh well. Alright, another little panel here. EEB. Now, much like what we did in the corridor location, if we translate these letters to numbers, we get 552. So, jot that down. And over here, this is new. It looks like it needs something. What it needs is your plasma vial. It just occurred to me I've never tried the karma vial on that. I wonder if it would work. No, probably not. It's probably specific. Anyway, karma portal. This is like some kind of ladder, maybe. But over here, we need something to weigh this down, and we don't have another weight stone, so we are going to need another one. So, need weight stone in... What is the code for this place? My lovely notes. SZA. There we are. Now, some of these areas, well, I did say last time that pretty much most areas have some kind of name, and that goes for the little areas we find from going through carnivals and such as well. I just can't remember most of them. Anyway, we're in the lucky room. 712 is up next. Alright, well, we got some kind of old-fashioned radio system over here. And over here, we have some little scopes with views in them, some little targeting views from, I believe, helicopters or planes in war times. This actually tripped me up. In all three of these, at the very top, you'll see a 3-digit number. These are not what we're looking for. What we're actually looking for are the numbers down in the bottom left corners here. And they will give us the sequence we want. So we have 2, 5, 8. 5, 8. Yeah, and I believe that when I tested all three of these coordinates don't actually lead anywhere, so they'll all throw you off. But anyway, what is next on the agenda? It is room 442. Well, we're in some kind of ditch. How lovely. Anyway, up here, CIII, which is Roman numerals for 103. And over here, we also have a karma portal. And look at this. We have to climb around it. This is some Assassin's Creed level ladder climbing right here. And that gets us another theory, the Submachine Earth theory, which is pretty much theorizing that Submachine is the Earth itself. Now, Submachine could be below the Earth's crust, or it could be an infinite expanse just out in the universe. Some things are still not explained, and some things are probably just better not thought about, or else you will very much hurt your head. 317 is up next. Ah, yeah, this is cool. Well, not these cameras. They keep taking pictures of us. I don't want the paparazzi on me. But this is actually really cool. This area it's the interception cube that came and got us when we were on the way to the edge. And if we go over to the other side, we actually get the mover that was taking us there, which is really cool. You know, the switches unfortunately don't do anything, so... Oh, but the wisdom gems aren't even in there anymore anyway, so, yeah. But how did this place get fixed? We got here in Submachine 9 through a karma portal and it was distorted as hell. Well, then again, I mean... Maybe Murtaugh came here with a karma stabilizer and fixed it up. I mean, with some things, we can very much assume that everything we're doing here takes place after pretty much the entire series, so, yeah. Class 1 Submachine Mover, investigated by Daniel Chavez. Very nice. You got some little 3D models of the movers. One of the Interceptor and one of the mover we were in. And you got another code here for us. 806. But that is not all, because if we keep looking through them... Really nice models, by the way. 461. Alright, well that means we are done in this area. This was 4-4. No, this is 317. Or was it? I think this was 317, but I'll try it anyway. Ah! I hate when I do that. Alright, yeah, this is 317. So next up is 128. Alrighty. Now, head over into this room here. We have another theory for us, the Subnet editing theory. And this one is actually, this one in particular, I find a really interesting read because it's basically going on saying how, like, the theory is that the subnet may have altered a few notes and everything, just like, because before Submachine 6, there was nothing that really implied that Murtaugh was, you know, the bad guy. So there's a theory that maybe the subnet was just, you know, repurposing some of his messages to make it seem like we were, well, we were enemies. And to do that, to make us actually hunt him down by making us think that he is a traitor. Skutnik did something really cool and actually kind of creepy with this. There's a little switch over here. We switched from the original to the altered version. It's pretty much rewritten a few things so that it makes it seem like the subnet was trying to ditch the defense system in favor of Murtaugh and condition him to think that Liz was a traitor. Very interesting read, very creepy outcome. Anyway, we actually have another code in here for us. These will actually give us some messages down the bottom of the screen. And up here, begin right. 9 right, 8 down, 7 down, and left. So begin here and here, with 3 numbers in between. 987 is our next code. Well, set of coordinates. You know what I mean? That's a pretty simple one, 987. Head over on the other way here. Now, don't miss this. You can pick up this propeller right on the ground. Because it's so small, you may gloss it over. Don't. Trust me, don't. And we are in another place. 10,000. What does this mean? Nothing in terms of coordinates. 10,000 is actually referring to sublevel, the user who wrote this theory here. Which, I believe this theory kind of goes over that maybe the purpose of Submachine exists because we keep theorizing about it. You know, that kind of mindset. But basically, Sublevel is a long-time fan of Skutnik's, and the 10,000 here is to commemorate the fact that this user made 10,000 posts on Skutnik's fan forum. So, yeah, quite the fan indeed. Is there anything over this way? Maybe down here. I'm not sure why this area is going slow, because I think we've been in some more complicated areas before that didn't lag this much, but again, Flash may just be shitting the bed again. But look at that. There's the old clicker symbol. And this one. That's good stuff. Very good stuff. Anyway, let's head back on out of here. So, where to next? We're in 128. We need to go to 550. Guess where we are? We're in the Lighthouse Dungeon. 550. That is the Lighthouse Dungeon. We got the old Submachine arcade cabinet here, but this definitely looks like it's seen better days. Can't even press the buttons. The joysticks are falling off. To see it like decay into a rusted old piece of crap. Oh dear. This plus 122. That one's pretty simple. This plus 122 is 672. It is 672, right? Yeah, that is 672. I've made worse mistakes. That's why I'm paranoid. Anyway, we have a little this under here which we can go into, and we have another theory. The flaming monkey theory. And this actually goes into possible alien influence or interaction. Basically what I'm saying here is aliens. You could probably just imagine me like doing the pose in the meme right there. Anyway, I did write that down, didn't I? Yeah. 731 is the next set of coordinates. Alright. Now this one is actually kind of interesting as well. This is known as the Escape from Jaya's Games Room. This area is completely based off another Flash game and 2 Skutnik made called Escape from Jaya's Games. And this was made for the website Jaya's Games, which is a review site for a lot of browser-based Flash games, some PC and Mac games, some mobile games. So, yeah. And that site also plays host to like just about all of Skutnik's games as well. So, yeah, it's a secondary place to play them all from. The Submachine cabinet there. This is where we want to use our valve. Okay. And we're going through this car portal. We are somewhere in the temple. Yeah, in a pyramid. This room is actually called Pyramidion. But yeah, found by senior scribe Paula Saavedra. And we have a section here written by H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah, that Lovecraft. And we have a little lockbox down here. The laboratory key doesn't work on it. So we'll need to make note of that. Where are we? 731. Lockbox in. What is the code for this area? LCR is the code for this particular area. Go back through. And look at that. That is a huge hatch. Looks like an empty slot next to it as well, so that's another thing to note. Huge hatch with nearby empty slots. It's a very specifically shaped slot, so something has to go in there. My gamer's intuition tells me. There's nothing too much else in here for us. Nothing over here, just little broken stuff all over the ground. Not even anything else to pick up. So, let us be on our way. If the screen transitions want to stop chugging for whatever reason. Flash! Anyway, next is 411. So let me give you the 411. We're going to 411. Okay, I stand corrected. Maybe that was the worst joke I made all day. Whoa! MC Escher much? Well, it's actually funny I mentioned that because this room was indeed inspired by MC Escher. As you can probably tell from all the very sideways and up and down and all around architecture. The normal submachine theory by marbles. There's no clues for us in that one. You want your head upward. Another unreadable query in an unrecognized language. This way, DL3. So that is 553. Jot that down. 553. Not 2, 3. And a karma portal. Christ. Again, some Assassin's Creed level ladder climbing involved here. Fun fact, this area has exactly 100 ladder steps. 75 of them are missing. Climb bottle theory. And nothing for us in here, but we did see something over this way. Infinity, infinity, infinity. Or, if you turn your head, 888. Anyway, I believe that is it for this area, so let us move on. What was this? 411? 404 is next. Error 404. What's it got in store for us? A bell right over the portal? Well, shit. Don't want to do that. Theory on Defense Systems by Antirionen. Antirionen. Ant. I like ringing the bells. They sound nice. Anyway, we can pick up this bell cube here. And this is yet another set of coordinates for us with just about nothing here. X, which in Roman numerals is 10. So much like the coordinate, what was it? We found the 2 in the ancient section. So 0, 1, 0. And above that, car portal. This actually looks pretty cool. I believe this is the screen that the Submachine wiki uses as the thumbnail for Submachine Universe page. This place I like. It's got some cool stuff. Well, we got some of the stuff here that we saw in Submachine 7, like the telescope and the layer things. Got a couple of theories with nothing really for us. But what's really interesting about this place is what's up here. In here, we have like, little diagrams, little concept art of the layouts of most of the Submachine games. So look at this. We got all 7 layers of Sector 9 from Submachine 8 here. As I said, the same amount of rooms and the same exact layout. Over here, we have the edge. So there's the outside parts, little sewers we climb through. The indoor section as the elevator with all that unknown. We just like go around it all and up to the top. Submachine 7. We got outside the sanctuary here before we go through the door into the Winter Palace, which we've all got that there. There's a ship. A few places in the South Garden. It says down here the super secret bonus section, but we don't actually have a little schematic for that, which is a shame. That's the one I was just looking at. Now this has places from Submachine 4 and 5. We got the route here, the little metal box room, the room that takes us into the lighthouse, the charger room, and from 4 we've got statue room, lighthouse digouts, the ancient section, ship, tomb traps, the exit, looping traps. Oh boy, those looping traps. And check this out. Pretty much most of the lighthouse. Actually, pretty much all the lighthouse now I think about it. Yeah. The sewers are just that big, that's what I'm thinking. And we have the lab. The lab corridor, our dorms, the lab itself as we saw in Submachine 4. And here, the basements. Got all this here is the basement as we know it, the basement section. This here though, this basement corridor, that's new. Apparently, there's a lift here that leads to somewhere known as the hut. So, yeah, that's interesting. It's a place in the basement we've never actually seen before. Will we see it later, maybe? Oh, who knows? But, with all that, I think I'm going to end things off here. Actually, I'll end it back in the... I'll end it back here. So, that's all the time we've got for this episode. So, next time... Where are we? We're at 404. So next time we're going to kick things off with coordinates 902. So, until then, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, my next... There. Okay. Not only did I screw up my own outro, but I got tongue-tied right in the middle of it. Let's try that again. Thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, guys, my name is Matt Omega, and I'll see you guys later.